On this channel, I'm going to show you something because I was told by one of the city guys that works maintaining the Marlar Park over here that they had a young cop. It was a dirty little cop, and the guy sat for an hour and a half in the other row behind me, and then apparently he'd asked a bunch of people if that was their car, and I was in it. And then he walks up to my side window and goes, "This is trailer parking only," and I wasn't parked under the trailer sign, but I was like, okay. So, is this the same sheriff over here? Is this his car sitting here? Because he got a good job. That might be an out-of-state car. But you know what I was just thinking? Yeah, it is. It looked like the reflection, like it was the sheriff's car over there. They do tend to hang out on these corners here. But, anyway, that color, that funny gray color in that Louisiana truck, they call that concrete. Isn't that funny? It looks like mud, but people like it. You see a lot of cars like that, I guess. To me, it just looks terrible. We'll take a cruise around here real quick. But anyway, you know what I'm thinking? I am thinking that same young cop is the one that did that report on that hit and run that night and made it look like the guy never left when he had just come back. And they may be buddies. I already got people, idiots, messaging me. Some girl messaged me at midnight. "Can I come tomorrow?" It's like, you do what you want to do, you know what I mean? So, it's already like 90 degrees. And it's so baking hot. Still got work to do though. I got that one unit emptied out, and I gotta work on these others. And hopefully get some stuff sold off. There's too many people here for me. I'm gonna go back the other way. It would be 30 people in line in that store with all the tourists. And I'm not dumb enough for that one today. Here's High Tide Restaurant, Oyster Bar. Marina. Yeah, it makes me wonder if that's that same lousy cop. I hope he got in good trouble for what he did, because they investigated that whole thing. Don't ever hit a car in a parking lot and not make an attempt to locate the person, because it is hit and run. Rule 1, don't do it. Especially if you have to call law enforcement to report it. You need to do something. It's illegal. And they will take your driver's license and put you in jail in Florida. That's the truth. They don't play. But, anyway. Cruise on through here. Ooh, damn. I'm gonna get my tire prices today. I talked to a friend of mine last night, and they're like, glass couldn't do that much damage. I said, well, it did though. But also there's another factor. The guy I bought the tires from, my friend Stan over at Destin Walmart, used to work at a Cadillac dealer. He's a good friend of mine. He had looked at my tires just a couple weeks ago, and he said, "These tires are old." And I'm like, "No, they're not. I just put them on." I mean, they're new. And so expensive, you have to buy one at a time. So he was like, "No, they're like 4 years old." I'm like, "What?" So I looked up online, and guess what? 4 years old tires are not a good thing to sell, because they say that they shouldn't be older than 18 months when you purchase them, because they can be very, very dangerous. How do you like that? I can tell you a tire story too about some tires I bought from a Camaro I just so had to have. They They're up on a shelf. And I had to wait for them to figure out if they were going to sell them to me or how much they were. What the hell kind of thing is that? That might be one of those 8-cylinder motorcycles. Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't want to ride a motorcycle around here, I don't think. I thought about getting my daughter a scooter or something like that. But we didn't do that. I'd rather have her in a car where she's a little more protected. Oh dear. They're here without getting the car all beat to crap. Let's see. I guess this might be a good spot. Parking the back 40 over here, that's even worse because they just drive around and drag stuff around the bumpers. See you guys in a minute.